Hi, so yes, the recording has started. This is Tuesday evening, the 19th of November, people. Just a little over a month to Christmas for us in the world that celebrate Christmas. My name is Axel Axelsson, and I'm going to have a few minutes with you guys here tonight, and I'm going to talk about a great business opportunity that we are working on. We have been working on here in Iceland, where we are broadcasting this, but we have people from different countries here on the Zoom call or this Zoom meeting. And we've been doing this in Iceland here since January. I will go through this story a little bit with you. But yes, I came into this industry. I want to talk about why I am here and why you are here and what are we basically talking about in this presentation tonight. We are talking about an industry that has been around for over 50 years, network marketing. I joined this industry in 1998, over 20 years ago, and I've worked with 2 or 3 companies before I worked with Valentus. I did this business full time for over a decade. I love it. I've gone to, I've taken the school all the way to the university, and I can tell you that this is the best school you will ever get in any walk of life. That's just my opinion, because this is a process. Network marketing is a process of succeeding. It's about, I don't know if you read the book Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a famous book, and I'm not going to be quoting that more, but I have to say that this is where, he's talking about how we're not exchanging time for money, but we are creating assets. And that's what we do in network marketing. It's very important to understand that. And we do that by recruiting people and building teams, okay? This is how we do it. And I can tell you that it's a very fulfilling business, and we see people enjoy a lot of success. Now, many people, and actually most people, do not see the opportunity. And that's just the nature of how business works and how people work. People are used to getting paycheck by paycheck by paycheck and, complaining about that the pay is not enough, or maybe the pay is very good, or you have your own, normal company and you work 24/7. That's usually what you do when you have your own company and it is successful. In network marketing, it becomes the opposite. You get the money freedom, you get the money, but you get the time also, and that's the most important thing. I sometimes say that this is a little bit like, if we compare the income that we have in network marketing to something, the best way to compare this may be to imagine that you have, like 50 real estate somewhere over the world, like houses that you rent out and you don't owe a penny on them. You have no mortgage, okay? So you have a little cost, but you have, you're renting them out. So they're just giving you money. And the best thing about network marketing is that the asset that you create there is giving you cash. So it's a cash machine, really. And so, yes, I've been in this business for over 2 decades, on and off a little bit, mainly with one company. When I saw this company that we're talking about here tonight, Valentus, and this is a company that is exactly on the right time. And I want to explain to you, and we're going to talk about that a little bit here tonight, because this is such an important point, because most network marketing companies, they will say that they are in the right time. They will sell you that idea, but most of them aren't. Valentus is the only company in network marketing among thousands of companies that has grown like it has in the last, 10, 11 months. I'll come back to that and explain what I'm talking about here, because we are talking about a real opportunity here. If you understand timing, and if you are not with the mentality that most people actually have, and I mean that with full respect to, everybody. My parents were like that, like living from paycheck to paycheck, just trusting somebody else really to negotiate about your salary. if you are a little bit of a rebel and you want to have a business that's, you know, adventurous, you can build over the world, you can build it through your pocket phone. Well, we came to talk to you tonight. Did you know that at 65, 97% of people are broke? Okay. I think I saw a number like 70% of Americans, for example, which is a rich country, they own less than $10,000, around, you know, 10, 11,000 euros or 9,000 euros when they pass away. Okay, less than 10 or 9,000 euros, which is a staggering number. And how do we work through this? Well, we have to be clever. You know, some people, they get something by inheritance. They just get something because they were born, you know, with certain parents or grandparents or whatever. We know that. You know, some people are born royal. Some people are very clever and get super educated, but then there's a lot of competition there. The fact is that, you know, to make a lot of money and have time freedom, if you are not a Hollywood star or something, that's really difficult. But in network marketing, it is a real opportunity. Now, what happened here is that in January, a friend of mine came to me, me and my wife, actually a couple that we have known for years and worked together before with in network marketing. And they, you know, explained for us that if we could take a magic pill and we would lose weight, would we do it? That was the question. And I said, absolutely, we would do it. And the thing is that that was not a magic pill or anything, because that was a coffee that we are marketing over the world, the Slim Roast Optimum coffee. Sometimes it's the Italian roast or the Brazilian roast. We have a few formulas, and we have cocoa, and we also have a juice that does the same, that really, you know, you just drink 1 or 2 cups of these drinks per day and you lose weight. Why do you do that? And how is that possible? It sounds like a magic solution, right? But it isn't. It's all in the ingredients. Now, when we are combining, for example, the coffee industry with the weight loss industry, like we are doing, and people are really not changing anything. We're not teaching people to, you know, you just drink your cup of coffee or cocoa or your juice or whatever, and you will have less cravings for food, and you will not eat as much sugar, just because there is, you know, Carnesia Cambodia or chromium or other ingredients in the formula. So it's based on science, guys. So and we have that science. Well, when you combine that with the power of the internet and the social media, we work our business like 70-80% online, I would say. Some people even 80-90%. I think that this balance has to be right. People need to be ready to pick up the phone and talk to people and be interactive in another way than just, you know, talking to people on Messenger and Facebook. But those tools are also very powerful when you are recruiting and building your team. So we're talking about a business building business. We're looking here for business builders. You can try our products for sure. I'm sure you will be interested about our products in the end of this presentation. But what we are looking for now in this meeting are business builders. And you need to understand what that means. Well, it means that you need to, you know, commit some 5 or 10 hours at least a week into the business. I would prefer to say 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day, because then you are working more consistently. It means that you need to sacrifice something. And I'm not talking about sacrificing, you know, a live animal or something. I'm talking about maybe a TV show on Netflix, you know, you understand? Maybe read a little bit less in that novel that you're reading, you know, not just, you know, sitting in your sofa, maybe getting in front of the computer or picking up the phone for half an hour, 1 hour each evening and educate yourself a little bit and so on, and doing this that I'm explaining in the right proportion, that then you are on your way fast in network marketing, and you can be making here 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 euros or dollars per week in a relatively short time. And we will teach you how. The founder of this company is a powerful person. This is a guy that was a millionaire before he founded the company, so we don't have to worry about the financial situation of the company. But I can tell you, it's step free, and it is ready to embrace growth as it is happening now. And I can tell you what has been happening over the last 10 months. The company actually went from $700,000 US in revenue globally per month to $13.5 million in 10 months. Now, for some companies, that could be a disaster. That could be that it's growing too fast and it's going to go under just because it grows so fast. And actually, that happens to a lot of companies in network marketing that do not have the field experience, which Dave Jordan has, the owner of the company and the founder, and a lot of leaders coming into Valentus. Actually, like I did, I came from, kind of retirement in the business. I hadn't worked the business for a few years. I had no reason to, but Valentus really ignited that for me. So I wanted to get back on the horse, recruit and build a team, and see that leverage income. And because we are in a timing that I've never seen before. I've joined companies, that are positioned where they have, one of them was actually I joined too early. Okay, that can happen. So nothing really, because Valentus is now more than 5 years old. So, and there were some, bumps in the road on the way on the first 5 years, of course. But now the growth is here. And you really don't have to sell anybody. You're just, putting people in front of the information. And that's because when we're talking about recruiting and building a team, you have to know that. And you have to understand from the beginning, you cannot sign into this business as a business builder and then and what do I do next and when do the money come? You got to recruit and build teams. That does not mean that you need to be selling anybody on something. You're just putting people in front of information and they are in or they are out. You follow up with them within 24 hours. That's the big kind of basic rule, so that people remember what they saw and the information is fresh, and that's it. And then you're just sifting through. Okay, it's like being on Tinder, right? I've never been on Tinder, but it kind of is like that, yes, no, yes, yes, right. So for you that are used to use that, this will be no problem. Okay, so I talked about the ingredients in the products. For example, the Slim Roast Optimum, which is on most markets. We ship to over 90 markets worldwide, guys. Over 90 markets, which means that we are, distributing products to over half the world, or to over half the countries in the world, round about that. And most countries have Slim Roast Optimum. We have also skin care products. For example, a breakthrough product that we have just launched, or it's now in the back office, so you can order it when you order your start pack. It's called Instant Youth. And this is something, I got this actually today. See how beautiful the bottle here is. And I'm excited to use that, because what happens is that in 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes, you will look, somewhere from maybe 5, 7 to 10, 15 years younger in 90 seconds. Sounds unbelievable, but believe it, because it's true. And we're going to be demonstrating this over and over again, and we have videos on this. So I talked about the cocoa. We've mentioned the trim. And now here is the Emulin, which is a product that I have to mention, a product that, it kind of attacks inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the body is the cause and effect for probably over 70-80% of everything that, is harming us in any way. We're not saying we cure diseases or anything like that, but inflammation in the body is something that Emulin addresses in a very, very big way. And my prediction is that this product will be at least 30, probably 40% of our revenue, within the next 2 or 3 years. But then again, the company is bringing new products just this year. They've brought, a couple of 3-4 products or something into the back office where we can order them. And when the consumers start to order, they can order from you and get a, slim roast optimum from you, or Italian roast, or instant youth if you have it, like your neighbor or whatever. That's no problem. In most countries, actually, it's no problem to retail like that. But the majority just orders through their own gateway, their own username and password that is linked to yours in the compensation plan. And you don't have to think about it anymore. You get paid not once, but for life from that customer. And that distributor, if that distributor talks to another one, you're getting paid from that one too, and that one too, and so it goes and goes and goes. This is where the income that we were talking about, the passive leverage income, is created. So the timing here is absolutely unique with Valentus. We are looking at a company that is 5 years old. It is now, something happens when companies go to 2-3 million per month. We are doing 13.5. 10 or 11 months ago, we were doing less than 1 million. So we've gone from million to 2-3, okay? And something happens there. This is called momentum. That is momentum. We are now experiencing critical mass. Critical mass is after momentum. That's when the company grows like that, exponentially, so fast that you just really have to, just bring as many people in front of the information as you possibly can, because the products are getting talked about. More and more people are getting paid, really, really, really well. So it becomes word of mouth. It becomes like, yes, have you heard about this one and this one and this one in that company, and about this product, and about the instant youth, and about this coffee, and about this guy Stefan Oliver in Iceland, who became hit that rank and made all that money, and this is when it happens. So Stefan is now going to take you through how we make money in this business. We will not be going through that in detail now, but you will get the picture. And I know that Stefan, he's going to tell you that he needs to know how the money is made. So Stefan, I'm going to stop sharing here. Are you sharing already?
Hi, I'm sharing already.
Okay, so I'm good. Thank you, Stefan. I just have to say, Stefan has been in this business for years. He has gotten great success with 2 companies before, so he is a leader with us, and so listen to what he has to say. He really knows how to work the compensation plan. Here you go, Stefan.
Thank you. Yeah, I have been in this industry since 2008, and Valentus is the 3rd company I'm working with. But like Axel said, I really need to know how the money are made. So when a friend contacted me in end of January and asked me to come and take a look at this business, I tried the coffee. Within half hour, I felt how it worked. So I said, okay, this product is working, so show me the compensation plan. So when he showed me the compensation plan, I was really impressed, because this is the far most generous compensation plan that I have seen through the years. Most companies say they are paying 40 to 50%, but unfortunately, that's not right. So, but Valentus is actually paying 50% of all income back to the distributors. And they are doing this through 7 centers. So I'm going to run quickly through those profit centers. We will have immediate income when we have retail. When we sell products, we are earning 25%. Then we also have, when we recruit someone into the business or as a customer, we have fast start and enrollment bonus that is up to $200 for every sign-up. Then we have leverage income. we have legacy bonus, and the legacy bonus is a bonus that I have never ever seen in any compensation plan until here. So this bonus is huge. And if you think about it, this is a bonus where you can have paid when you sign up a new distributor on a Ruby pack or Emerald pack. You will have, not for the first 3 people you sign up, but for number 4, 5, 6, and everyone thereafter, you will have $100 legacy bonus. The reason you are not getting legacy bonus for the 3 first people you sign up is because that legacy bonus goes to your upline. That also means for the first 3 people, your people, number 4, 5, 6, and everyone after that, for the first 3 people they sign up in Ruby Pack or Emerald Pack, you will have legacy bonus. And for the first 3 people they sign up, you will have legacy bonus. And the first 3 people they sign up, and so on, all the way down. And if we take this and multiply, like everyone sign up 3 people, then in the 7-layer deep, you will be having, well, then you already had about $41 million just from the legacy bonus. That is how big this bonus is. So I recommend, of course, everyone sign up as Ruby Pack or Emerald Pack. And we have those fast start bonuses also from every people we sign up. And the fast start bonuses are from $20 up to $200, depending on what package people are signing up in. Then we have the reset, now I stepped on my tongue. Then is the residual income. The residual income is the money that you're getting again and again and again. I think I have to mute someone here.
Bless you, Elena.
Can you please mute here? Okay. The residual income is the income that we are in this business for. Because that is when people are buying the product again and again and again. And there was a good networker that said one time, he said, when you are working network marketing business, it's really important to have a product that people want to use again and again, month after month, year after year, even though they are not making money. And that is actually what we have. We have a great weight loss product, and most people want to lose some weight. And if they don't want to lose weight, they at least would like to have the energy and focus that we are also having from those products. We have those great skincare products, and the Emolin, which is, well, that is something that every people on the planet should be taking. So our focus group is everyone. And this residual income is coming from what we call a dual team. That is, we are having 2 legs, left team and right team. And when we sign up new people in the business, we put them at the bottom on left or the bottom on right. And we are getting, which is 20% of our lesser leg. That means when we have 100 business volume points in one leg and 200 at the other leg, that will pay us $20. When our team grows, then when we have around, let's say, 5,000 points in one leg and 10,000 at the other leg, then that will pay us $1,000. We actually have an income roof here, which is $100,000 per week. Then we have a matching bonus, which is also very great because that is paying us 7 generations down. That works the way when we are signing up new people, we put them at the bottom of left or bottom right. But the system is also taking all our personal signups and put them on our first layer. All people they sign up goes to second layer, the people they sign up goes to third layer, and we are getting from our first generation, we are getting 20% of what they are earning in the dual leg. We are getting 15% on the second layer, 10% on the third, then 5, 5, 3, 2%. So this has unlimited income potential. Then we have 1% global volume enroller pool, and that works like, well, I have actually seen this bonus before in other companies, but then it's like they take 1% of the revenue from the company and they give it to the highest ranks in the company. Here, everyone can get a share from this pool if they have qualified. And the qualification is if you, within the same calendar month, sign up 3 people as a Ruby pack or Emerald pack, you will have 1 share in the pool. If you have 6 people, then you have 2 shares, 9 people, 3 shares, and so on and so on. And each share is from $70 up to $300, depending on the revenue that month. Then when you reach diamond title, then you start also to have a car bonus. And the car bonus starts at $400 per month and goes up to $3,000 per month, depending on where you are located in the diamond titles. Like Axel said, we are in a great spot. We are going into momentum, and well, most companies are not at this spot today. You are here at the right time with the right company if you really want to make changes in your life. Here we have some average monthly income from ranks. When you reach Ruby, you are earning from $200 to $650 per month. When you reach Emerald, your average income is from $650 to $1,330. Then you go to Diamond, and that's from $3,000 to $6,000. Double Diamond, $7,500 to $12,500, and so on and so on. The income is just growing, and it keeps on growing as long as you keep building your business. We have a lot of packages for you to start your own business. You can enroll for about $100, but the best way to start is to start with a $1,200 career success pack, because there you are getting a lot of products that you can retail, and you are opening for the legacy bonus that I was telling you about earlier. and you are having the best discount of the products. And this is absolutely what you would like to duplicate. This business is all about duplication. We do one thing and our people is doing the same. This is not something that I'm telling my people to do. My people is doing what I'm doing. So this is all about duplication. How do you start? You start to enroll with a business pack, and then you set your loyalty per case. That is what you are buying every month. And that is at minimum 100 business volume points, which is 3 products. Third step is to get legacy qualified. That is, you find 3 business builders, and then you keep on duplicating this process. And you absolutely want to become legacy qualified in the first month when you sign up. So then if you get legacy qualified at the first month, you are having at least $300 for fast start bonus, and that's fine start. Like I said, the timing is incredible. So you really want to join us now. In May, we are having a leadership summit in Las Vegas, and that is also a place where you would like to be if you are building business. And if you're joining the business today, you could have your Valentine's income paying the trip to Las Vegas. And wouldn't that be awesome? I really hope you are going to join the business, and thank you for me tonight.